Long time no see. Look, lean is law, lean is king. Had to step away for a little bit, handle some business, but we're back and upgraded. And with no further ado, let's get right into this. You guys go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Share the video. No further ado, let's go.
As your woman, I'm here to bring you peace, to support your vision, to make sure when you come home, you feel understood. I'm not competing with my man. I'm covering him. I'm praying for him. I'm protecting his peace the same way I expect him to protect mine. And I'm not shrinking to do that. I'm standing in my power. Supporting him doesn't make me less. It makes us stronger.
I'm going reverse on it. We're putting on a show, okay? I will be throwing it back and smacking down on that shit, and you need to treat it as disrespectfully as possible.
Fellas, if you the type of nigga that knock periods on, please stay off of that. Don't come over here bothering me. Okay, because I run a tight ship and a tight schedule sometimes. And I don't need y'all knocking me off course. Now you got Mother Nature knocking at my door, visiting me early, when I had things to do and people to see. That should be a felony. I don't care. I feel like y'all need to do like 30 to 90 days in jail. Or prison, whichever one works. Because niggas act like they like prison. So I think y'all need to sit in jail and think about what y'all did. That big ass cop. Nobody got time for that shit. Stay over there. Respectful.
What value is he bringing in any capacity if he's not helping solve issues? Like, why are you here if you can't help?
He may not be able to solve your problem right now, but he might in 6 months or a year. And the problem with women is they want the man that can solve all the problems right now, and they're not even that man's responsibility. What does a man look like solving your problems when he's dating you and 3 other people trying to figure out who his woman is about to be? That's why men don't want to commit today, because men think that women expect them to do everything for them when there's no level of, I don't even know you yet. You want me to pay your bills, solve your problems, show up for you, feed your kids. You got this long laundry list of things that you expect a man to be, but what do you have to offer him other than sex? You aren't nurturing, you aren't kind, you aren't trying to expand his vision, you aren't trying to fit inside of his vision, you can't check your tone, you aren't submissive to him. So all of these things that you're asking for, you're not qualified for. But you could ask, shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you land on the stars, right?
Girl.
But also, I think that it's really important that we as women understand that a man's job is not to solve our problems. That's not his job. I even think that men have now started to believe that their only job is to make sure everyone around them is happy. And that is to a detriment of the man and a detriment to society. Because if more men were looking to the fact that I need to have leadership, for me to have clear vision, for me to take action, for me to be kind and compassionate, and yes, get to the bag too, and yes, be in my masculine energy, that's what creates a healthy home. It's not just monetary value.
Lean is law, lean is king. You heard that, woman? Y'all know that's a thing. You know what I mean? Hitting the bottom out that thing until she starts her period early. And the other one, I mean, she just going into detail how she want to ride it. They're getting horny. They're hornier than we are. And you heard what the last woman said? She'll never miss. You know what I'm saying? She'll never miss. You guys hit that like button. Okay? Let's go.
It's interesting how women reference the Bible when it comes to men providing and protecting, right? But don't mention that they're a hoe. Crazy, right?
Maybe it's not that men have actually become more abusive or more narcissistic or more toxic. Maybe it's the fact that these men out here have actually learned their worth and they're tired of tolerating a woman's bullshit. And what it really is because women are so used to like princess treatment and getting their way simply by existing. They don't like the men that have boundaries, that have standards, that want to communicate. They want all of the chaos and the toxicity because that's all they ever know. And that's all they ever attract because that's exactly who they are. These men are not becoming more abusive. You just don't want to take constructive criticism. You don't want to have conversation. You don't want to level up with these men. You just want to take him for all of his money and then dump him for the next dude with no job, no car, and nothing to offer and claim that he was narcissistic and controlling. That man is not trying to be controlling. He's trying to tell you his needs and his wants, but because you relate his needs to only being sexual needs, you don't know how to fulfill that man. And instead of internalizing that and learning your man and learning his needs and his wants and his desires outside of the bedroom, you blame it on him being narcissistic or only wanting you for sex or only wanting a maid in the house and all of this bullshit that women tell each other. Because why is it that every time a man talks about his needs, the first thing in a woman's mind is something sexual? As if men don't need more in a relationship than just intimacy. And instead of women recognizing that, holy shit, these men are actually evolving and changing and recognizing that they would rather be single than deal with all the toxicity that a lot of these women bring, y'all want to blame it on all this other shit instead of taking accountability for the way that you show up in relationships. That holy shit, these men are actually evolving and changing and recognizing that they would rather be single than deal with all the toxicity that a lot of these women bring. Y'all want to blame it on all this other shit instead of taking accountability for the way that you show up in relationships. Because let's face it, the majority of women think that all they have to bring to the table is sex and good looks. And that only lasts for so long with a whole ass real man that's looking for a real relationship. And all of the good men out there know exactly what I'm talking about, because women need a lot more to bring to the table than just good looks. And most of them can't meet a man's needs because they don't understand a man's needs outside of the bedroom. Okay, bye.
I like being soft with my man because the world is already hard on him. He doesn't need that energy from me too. I like being his peace, not another problem he has to solve. Life is already heavy enough. And when a man feels safe with you, he softens. He opens up more. And that kind of love lasts.
Definitely failed. I think it has actually done the opposite of improving women's lives, because the barometer for improving was shifted away from what truly fulfills us. Instead of being fulfilled by our families, by raising our children, by being a nurturer, God says we are a helpmeet. We are literally created as a helper to someone else. But now we were shifted into being a breadwinner, the go-getter, if you will, the provider. I don't know if you've noticed, the feminist wave started in the 50s, but really took like root in the 70s. And women have gotten a lot angrier. You got women just outside upset. Like, I feel like just really feeling angry. I love my work. I love what I do. At the end of the day, my number one accomplishment in life.
Hey, listen, that Sarah chick was cooking. Let her cook. You know what I mean? Because, listen, was she not? I mean, she was going through all of it, because that's really what it is right now. That's exactly how they're moving, right? And they don't want to step up to the plate, and they don't want to, take any accountability. They don't want to level up to the level that we're at, and that we're currently still trying to level up higher. Because if they were to give one of us, they would have to level up, meaning take accountability for their shortcomings and their losses. And they can't blame or shift blame and play victim. And they can't stand that. They can't stand it. Hey, it makes their butt crack itch. Said it before. Say it again. You know what I mean? And you heard that AI video, guys. Pay close attention to it. You need that positivity real quick. And like the last young lady said, hey, that fembodism set them up. So now they got two different people instead of just one person working and slaving away for the rest of our lives. Gotcha, bitch. Anyway, you guys go ahead and hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? On to the next.
Okay, y'all know what time it is. It's time for new music. Just talk to me, baby. We gotta have this conversation.
You ever notice how the Bible only gets pulled when it's time to talk about what men owe? Suddenly, it's a man should provide, a man should protect, a man should lead. Chapter, verse, quoted with confidence. But the second the Bible starts talking about modesty, about submission, about self-discipline, oh, now it's context, culture. It doesn't apply today. So which one is it? Is the Bible a timeless truth, or is it just a prop you pull? You don't get to demand biblical men while rejecting biblical women. You don't get to cherry pick scripture and still claim moral authority. If we're going to use the Bible, use the whole book, not just the parts that benefit you.
I'm going to drain you, puppy. I just found out that your special juice has more than 30% of protein. And that's more than a protein shake. So it seems like for me, it's time to save money. Because 1, I don't have to make it. And 2, I will have like endless supply. So be ready.
And then what about high value men? What is your description of that?
I would say just a couple of things. Number one thing is self-control. So he has the ability to control how he spends his money, how he spends his body. He doesn't, he controls what he eats. He controls who he sleeps with. He's got a lot of self-control in that area and lots of discipline. The second thing I would say is that he's a really strong problem solver. With every problem, he finds a solution rather than just gets weak and gets emotional and doesn't know what to do about it and gets stuck.
Most men are not afraid to commit. They're just uninterested in the unmatched effort that a lot of these females are offering. They have no desire to receive the bare minimum, so they're choosing people.
You guys hit that like button. No lies told. She went off. She cooked. But that's the truth of the matter. That's how they're acting out here. That's how they're moving. You know what I'm saying? You guys, they will weaponize the Bible, and then when you try to hold them accountable with the same Bible, they'll start talking some spiritual chick stuff about reproducing asexually and being bored and making men to just serve them, stuff like that. So be very careful out here. Very, very careful. You guys also, again, hit that like button, drop a comment, let me know what you think. Are these ladies cooking? They got something going on here? Are they cherry picking out the Bible? Let's go.
Baby, let me tell you some real shit. That pussy call shit, that shit used to work back in the days. It did, But now look at the era that we're in. Look at the era that we're in. Baby, pussy don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. You can go get pussy from anywhere. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to deal with a woman for some pussy. You can just go to one of them little happy hour places and pay a fee and deal with that woman at that time. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about spending all that extra goddamn money. Because see, the bitch that wants you to give her this lavish ass lifestyle that she can't afford, shit, that shit gonna cost way more than just taking your ass to a happy ending. You see what I'm saying? Now some people will say, well shit, them happy ending bitches, shit, they done been with a whole bunch of people. Well shit, do you even know how many motherfuckers this motherfucker done been with that you spending on? You see what I'm saying? You don't know. You know what a motherfucker tell you. You see what I'm saying? Or you believe what you want. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that pussy cow shit, bullshit. That shit ain't, I don't give a fuck what kind of pussy you got. That shit don't hold no value. It's a million pussies out here. It is. It's a million pussies out here. Men really care about how you really treat their ass. You see what I'm saying? They do. What kind of peace you finna bring to their life? Yeah. You heard it here first.
Truly high value men are failures. They're failures. They failed often and they failed in spectacular ways. We're talking about divorce, bankruptcy, repossessions, maybe flunked out of school, multiple businesses that have gone upside down. You name it, these people have failed, and they failed in big ways because they tried a lot of things. So I find it interesting that so many people are confused about high value men having issues or failures in their past. I mean, give you a case in point. If you know any truly successful men, or you know anybody who's really good at doing something, they don't trust people who had it the easy way. Because one, they probably don't have a lot of respect for what it really takes to get there. Two, they didn't make it their own way.
You guys hit that like button. Y'all know she was cooking. They're all going. You didn't know, now you know. For the right price, the right clout, or the right looks or height, they're all going. So do what you gotta do. Don't let them shame you. And at the end, you heard Kevin Samuels, Godfather. Plenty of winners have had to lose, or, take a ton of losses before they finally win. It only takes one. But if you're not outside your comfort zones and trying, how are you really expecting to win big? So, guys, again, remember to subscribe, hit that like button, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Love and light. I'm your brother. I'm out.